For the second time in a week, scammers have hit their target, grandparents. This time, the victims lost $4 grand.
The West Michigan grandparents thought their grandson was in trouble, and they would do anything to help.
24-hour News 8's Ryan Takeo spoke with the family who's out of that cash and hopes that their story will help you avoid being scammed. Ryan.
Brian, Sue, good evening. The family told me in the moment they ignored red flags. The scammers' plot twists were extensive. A grandson out of the country, in a car wreck, in jail, facing legal trouble, can't come home, needing money every step of the way. As a matter of pride,
we were thinking with our heart instead of our heads.
Grandparents are caring, even if they hear,
I'm in Lima, Peru in jail, and I need $2,000 to...
The unthinkable. This 85-year-old thought he heard his grandson, who now lives in New York, was out of the country, in distress, needed money. He called his son.
You weren't supposed to find out. I mean, from
originally,
who okayed the wire transaction.
I wouldn't think it would be unusual for him to go ahead and go out of the country.
Then the scammer needed more. Something came up, another $2 grand. Now $3,000 more. 3 times the Lawton grandparents rushed the 30-minute drive to the Three Rivers Walmart. It was during that third trip here to this Walmart where the grandfather told us workers processing the MoneyGram transaction warned him of a scam, and they advised him to investigate.
This word scam never entered our mind.
That's when the impersonated man's father called and finally heard his son's voice.
I couldn't believe that he really was home, and I asked him, are you sure you really are home and you're not in Peru? No, he says, I'm here. Why would I be in Peru?
Who knows how much money the family could have lost if the Walmart worker never spoke up, even after 3 trips in 24 hours. The family, driven by emotion to keep driving back and keep digging deeper, now wants to warn others.
Hate to think this could happen to anyone else.
The grandfather was able to stop that last transfer before it reached the scammer, so they ended up losing $4,000, not $7,000.
So it could have been much worse, but still pretty bad, $4,000. And they, you can sympathize with them
Your
because
heart goes out to them.
They wanted to help.
Sure.
I know, and especially during the holiday season, a lot of people caring about family even that much more.
Yeah. Pay attention to those red flags. Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan, thank you.
In fact, 2 of the easiest things to remember to protect yourself: always beware of wiring anyone money. Do your research. If someone tells you a crazy story, check it out. Make sure it's true. We had the president of the Better Business Bureau on air earlier this week at the 5 o'clock show talking about how to avoid being scammed. We've got that video of the interview inside of our story. Go to woodtv.com.